Hi everyone, it's Dave from Diecast Toys Plus here, and Tommy is with me today.
Hi, and we're doing part 2 for the Mustangs, Hot Wheels.
Yeah, part 2 for the 67, 68 Mustangs, and these are all going to be Hot Wheels, which there is quite a bit of them.
That's why we opened.
We got them open. So we're gonna start with the tuned one because that's probably the worst casting out of them all, maybe. But this was the first edition one. Was this guy here? This was the first one that they put out when they put the tuned out. And this is metal body. It's got a plastic base. Let's see, what's it? Hot Wheels. Does it say 68 Mustang anywhere? Probably up there. I might say it. But that would be the first one right there. These are probably the least favorite of most people. There we go. But it's still, it's a Mustang, and you gotta love Mustangs, right? So there's that one there in blue. And we have this black one here. It says, try me on the side of it. Black with flames. I'm pretty sure this was probably a 5-pack car, if I'm not mistaken. I think that one's probably a 5-pack car. And the black one. So this is the black one with flames. Next one is this, like a green colored. It's kind of like a green colored one. And it's got Hot Wheels on the side. Got some other. This is other Al Sedeka shaker. Al Seguna. Al Seguna shaker. I think that's Hot Wheels headquarters, Al Seguna, California. So it's got their name on that one. Actually, there was that one, and then there's an orange one, which is the same. So that must be, they must have both came out the same year. It must have been two colors. There's a third one?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a third one, Tommy says. So we got the green one, the orange one, and this like pink colored one. So there were actually 3 that year that came out. So you got orange, the green, and this pink one. Pink one's pretty cool. I think the pink one's kind of cool. You don't see pink too often. And then the next one.
5-pack exclusive. It's a tuned 5-pack.
Oh, this is out of the tuned 5-pack. This yellow one. There was let's see. There was the GTO was in there. The Corvette. The Superbird, or the Daytona Charger. Was that 1, 2, 3? The Camaro. And what was the 5th one? Can't remember what the 5th one was. And then this red one's the next one. This one is the update. This is the newer body when they redesigned it, because it has a couple of manufacturing dates, 2002 and 16, and the differences are the motor is different. The motor is different. It's a little bit smaller. These air cleaners are smaller for sure, and there's no big, like there's a big gap here, and then this one there is not a big gap. And the other thing I noticed that was different in the front is this is all one piece. This is all one metal body piece. And then on the newer one, the spoiler on the bottom of the chin is part of the base. And then the grill is part of the motor and probably the interior. If it has an interior, I don't even know if it's got dark glass in it. They might not have an interior in them. But the chrome and the motor is one. And these exhaust pipes are probably part of it, and then the bumper in the back is probably all in one piece. Where this car, the bumper is part of the base actually. Where the newer one, the bumper is not. The bumper is part of the taillights and the exhaust and motor. And then here the base stops up in front, and then this is all metal body, and then here it's separate. So you got less metal on the newer ones. than on the older ones. The older ones, you can feel it too. When you pick them up, you can feel that the older casting is much heavier than the newer one. So we got this green one, which is a newer one too. I think this is a 5-pack. This is a 5-pack Flames 5-pack car, the green one. That's a recent. That's from what, 2018?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. 2018. And then the last tuned one is the gold one.
Regular to super.
Yeah, regular to super.
Don't have a super.
Don't have a super. I don't have a whole lot of supers. I have very, very few supers. I don't really collect too many supers. The ones I have that I kept, I have a reason why I kept each one. And most of them, if I ever find them, which is very rare, I usually get rid of them. I don't usually keep them. But the ones I have, I kept for certain reasons, personal reasons why I kept them, which isn't too much. So next car on the block is the this is the 67 Shelby GT 500. Yeah, 67 Shelby GT 500. This is the camouflage series. It was at Walmart, I don't know, probably about 3 or 4 years ago. Somewhere in there. That's the blue Mustang out of there. This car originally started out as in Modern Classics, I think, was the very first casting for this car. So it didn't start out as a mainline car. It started out as a premium car. And this is the 2019 version, the blue with the flames. I don't have the red version yet, but that's not going to be out here for probably another month before it comes to my area, before we see these. We haven't even had the end case yet around here yet, so we're a little bit behind. But that's all right. We get it eventually. And then they have this like copper tone colored one with white flames. Or white stripes, I should say, not flames. Tommy says this one's a little too, what'd you say? It's too inflated. Like, it's too big compared to the other 67 GT 500s. They're a lot smaller. They're not tall and big like this one. And you have this white one with stripes. Probably a recolor of that like this reddish colored car. It's a recolor in white. And I think nope, that's the last one on that one. Is there a recolor? Yeah, there's maybe one more color. It looks like the black one might be a recolor. No, the black one's different. The black one's got different temples on it. Or, you know, the stripe down the roof and stuff looks the same, but then it's got different stripes down the side.
Yeah.
So the black one is a little different.
I think that's a pack exclusive, probably.
Oh, you know what this is? I think this one is a 10-pack exclusive car.
Oh.
That's what this one is. This is a 10-pack exclusive car. That's why. That's where this car came from. I do remember I had a 10-pack one. I bought a 10-pack with this car. I think this is the only one I got. There might be another 10-pack exclusive in a different color, but I only have the black one.
Yellow.
And then here's the yellow one.
Uh-oh. It doesn't like yellow.
No, the camera does really bad with light colors, but you can see it is yellow. It looks better today than it has the last couple of videos.
What about Z-Max?
I don't know. We'll wait when we get to Zamax and we'll see.
No.
And this car is like a purple. It's like a light colored purple. It's probably a recolor of the yellow one. Yeah, it looks like a recolor of the yellow one. And I think there's one more color, right?
Yeah.
Colorway for this one.
It's the last one for this car.
And the last one for that car. For this casting. Yeah. And this is like a burgundy. Deep, dark red, burgundy colored. With gray stripes. It actually looks pretty good. This one looks pretty nice, actually. Doesn't look too bad. Alrighty. Next body is... This is the 68 Mustang Coupe. It says 67 Ford Mustang GT is what it says on the base. And this is 2019. This is 2019. The art cars with the different color wheels. Pink wheels in the back, green wheels in the front. And it's got a Y on the roof. And it's got some pink and purple stripes on the hood. Purple, green, pink, blue down at the bottom, green on the deck lid. Purple, blue, green and pink. Wow looking paint job on it. So this will be the next body style. And then this one here, this was it Stars and Stripes series? I think this was a Walmart exclusive, Stars and Stripes series. This red with the blue stripes, and then it's got this like white and I don't know, some other color down in the middle besides the white. White interior, black base. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Stars and Stripes series a couple years ago. And then we have this one here with the 67 on the side. What is this one from? Can't remember. This might be from the Mustang series. They put out a Mustang series a couple years back. I think this car is from that series. It looks pretty nice. It almost looks just like the red one. Same stripes down the front of the car, but then it's got the 67. Now we have this green one. Let's see. Yeah, the green one. That was not the Super. I think the Super was the brown car. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't think the green one was a Super. I think it was a brown Super for this car. This car was a Super and a brown.
This one must move fast.
Green. That's the Zamac of this green one.
It's not bad with the Zamac.
Nah, that's the Zamac with the green one. That's the same car as the green one.
The camera is not bad with the Zamac.
Yeah, it's got gray interior.
Still, there are 3 more Zamacs.
And this is the Zamac version of that.
No.
And then that Zamac is from the Zamac series set. It's not as nice as the original Zamacs. It's got orange glass on it, some flames. 50th anniversary on the back of it.
They weren't very hard to find.
No, they put out a bazillion of these things. There's a whole bunch of them. They're not anything real special, I don't think. And then you have this green one. Another green one. It's got black interior. The other green one had gray interior.
Here's the last one.
And this brown one is, I'm pretty sure this was the Super. Was this car here.
The regular.
This is the regular of the Super. The Super was this brown one.
So it's been a Super?
Yeah, it's been a Super, yeah. So it served as a Super 1 year. Alright, next car is, this is the 60... I think this is the 67 GT500 right here. This car is actually a 10-pack exclusive, that car. I think that's the 67, yeah. That's the 67 GT500. And if you put it up with, like Tommy was saying, here's the other 67 GT500. And you can tell it's, why he doesn't like the yellow one, it's a taller car, it's a wider car, it's just chunkier. He doesn't like it. He likes this one. It looks better. Which I guess I have to kind of agree with him. I like this one here a lot, but that one is really nice too. So yeah, maybe this is probably a better version of it. More realistic, like, so to speak. And this was a 10-pack exclusive car here. I remember that. Okay, next one is a black one. This I think is a 5-pack out of a Mustang. Was it? Oh, that's the Flame series, right? Yeah, okay, that would be the Flame series 5-pack car in the black. Alright, next one is that's not a Zamac, is it?
No.
No, it's not a Zamac. It's just a silver car with black on it. It's not the Zamac. Looks like a Zamac, but no, not a Zamac. It's a nice color. That one actually looks really good in silver. And then we have this gold one. That's a variation of the silver one, it looks like. Yeah, same temple, same stripes on the side as the silver one. So those came out the same year. Not sure which came out first. Well, that's the third one. So there were 3 that year. This is the third color for that year. I don't think they're pack exclusive cars. I think they all came out the same year. And then we have this white one with stripes. The blue stripes. This one looks pretty good with that's an old color with a combination, an old Shelby color combination there. The white and blue. And we have this green one with gold stripes. These are still the 67? Yep, 67. See, this one says 67 Shelby GT 500 on the base. And then then the newer ones, like this 10-pack exclusive one, it doesn't even say what year it is. It doesn't have the year of the car on it. So the older ones have the year of the car on them, and the newer ones, they do not. And this one here is 67. This one has got a metal base on it, and it does say 67 GT 500. This is from the Cool Classic series. This is the Cool Classic series with the metal base, metal body, and it's got these just regular wheels, plastic wheels, but that's the Cool Classic series there. So yeah, anything that has the date, the year of the car is an older casting, and then the newer ones don't have the year on the bottom of them. We're still on. It's still 67 here, and this might be a recolor of the white one. It looks like just flip the colors around on these two. And then we have a green one. That looks like this. And it looks like another color, just like the blue one, the same setup. All right. And then the yellow one. The yellow one here is the 68. This is the 68 Shelby GT 500. 68. If you can read that on there. Only thing I seen that was different on these is this has the vents on the hood on this car, and the 67 does not have the vents on the hood. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. Maybe not in the yellow car, but there's vents on the hood. This one doesn't have it. Outside of that, the only other difference that I could tell is this grille goes further across on the 68. The 67 is shorter. It doesn't go all the way over to the parking lights. Outside of those two things, I didn't see anything else different on these castings. Otherwise, they look identical. Except for those two little pieces there. There's two little things. So there's the 68, and then you have the blue one. It's like this, just like the yellow one. Except in blue. And then we have this white one with gold. It has gold interior. This one actually looks pretty nice. Got the Cobra. Got like a GT Cobra on the side there. And the fender. A gray base. Gold wheels. That one's really nice. Alrighty. And then we have a red one. Is a variation of the white one. So that red one's like the white one. Different wheels. And we have this orange car, which is different. Looks the same on the hood temple, but the side is different on it. It's got different side temples on it. Different graphics. And the orange one. And we have this green one. I think, is that a then? I think the orange one and this green one are a then and now series. And then the other car was the custom 2015 Mustang was the other one. That was the now version, and this is the then version. The green. Then we have a Zamac. And the Zamac is the same as the white one and the red one. It's the Zamac version. Alrighty. Then we change over to this body. This is just the regular 68 Mustang, the custom 68 Mustang. And I noticed that the ones that have the plastic bases, the hoods don't open on. So if it has a plastic base on it, the hood doesn't open. And the ones that have a metal base, the hood opens on. So,
except for one.
Except for one, yeah. So this one here is this like dull gray looking one. Or no, this is actually purple. It's actually purple. It looks gray, but it's actually a purple. Well, I don't know. It looks gray and it looks purple. Depending on how the light flashes on it, it looks purple and then it looks gray. So it's kind of a... See that, Tommy? See how it looks purple with the way the light shines on it?
Yeah.
Interesting. Can't see it in the camera though. It doesn't show up in the camera. And then here's the red one. I think these two cars were then and now versions too. Maybe this was the setup that was with the custom 15 Mustang, and the other one was maybe a different Mustang. This is the same as the purple one, or gray or whatever. And here's another red one. Is it? No, it's different than that red one. Wow, it looks almost like the other red one, Tommy. Very close. See, these all have the plastic base on them. This one actually has, looks like it has taillights on the back. They painted around the taillights since the car is red. If it'll focus in on that. Yeah, see, it looks like that it's got taillights in it. Pretty cool. And we have the blue one, which actually maybe does have taillights, because this blue one's is the variation. No, see, it's the same thing. They painted the white around the taillights, but then on the inside the taillights is blue. So yeah, it's the same thing. So that just made it, being a red car, made it look like it had taillights on it. And here's the yellow. This is different than the blue and the red one. It's a different setup. And yellow. And here is, it's got plastic base. Here's a blue one. That one is not the same there. It's another different one. Wow, those stripes, they almost all look the same with all them stripes on them. This is a blue version, a dark blue version. And then we have a green one. This is green.
Fast Furious.
That's what this one. This is the Fast and Furious car. Yeah, that's right. The blue one almost looks... No, blue one's different. Yeah, this is the Fast and Furious car from the Fast and Furious set. It's got headlights in it, but no taillights. It does have headlights painted on it. And then we got this white one. This is a Happy Holidays car. This is a Christmas car. Got the gold base on it. That's a Christmas car right there. One of the holiday packs. And there. And this one, it's got a plastic base. Alright, that's just another mainline car. Looks pretty good with the 67 on the side. So that would make that a 67 Mustang, but actually that's supposed to be this custom 68 Mustang. I just put a 67 on it. Oops. And that's a Zamac of the same, of that blue one. That's the Zamac version of it.
Yeah.
And this is the 50th anniversary car. And this one has the metal base. It's got a metal base on it, but it does not have the opening hood. And got a black top on it, like a flat black. And no taillights, no headlights, just blackout grille. So we almost went through all those anniversary cars. We did the Camaro, the Cougar, and then here's the Mustang.
You just have the Volkswagen and that green one.
And the Barracuda.
Yeah.
To go through. Alright. And this one has an opening hood. And it has a metal base. Malaysia base. And it does say 1968 on the bottom. And that is the same car as those other ones. Except they closed the hood on it. They put a plastic base on it, and they didn't put 68 on it. They took the 68 away. They took the year away, but they don't, actually none of them say anything on about them. They don't even say what. They don't say anything. They just don't say what year car it is or nothing. Yeah, it looks like the exact same car though. And then here's a white one. This is a. This has got an opening hood. This came, get that container that this car came out of. This one's got full tempo detail work in the front and the back. It actually came in this box here. License plate. That's what these are. These are license plate cars. This Mustang here came in with this in this little container. So this one's kind of a more of a, it's got a China base on it, made in China. Kind of a more premium style car almost, so to speak. It's not a mainline car. So this is a nice one. I like that one a lot. And we have this red one. This hasn't. These all have opening hoods and metal base on it. Until they tore them apart and got rid of the metal and put too much plastic. Put a lot of plastic in them. So that's that one, and then we have, this is a 5-pack car.
It looks blue, but it's silver as well.
They did this weird thing with, I don't know, back in, 2002, 2003, somewhere back there, they had a 5-pack, and all the cars were painted up like this. They had two colors. Half the car was one car, and the other half of the car was another car. Some weird 5-pack they put out in the early 2000s. And it's got a metal base on it. So it's a strange one. Kind of cool, but strange at the same time. And they were all different colors. They weren't all just blue and silver. There was red one and, I don't know, green maybe, or some red and some other colors. And then we have this green one with blue interior, and this one has flames on it. And it does have the metal base on it, tie line base. So these all have like different bases. The bases are all different. You know, a lot of them say, some say China, some say Thailand, and they also say Malaysia. So we got all kinds of different places they're all being built. And then this one is the Cool Classic series, and it's it's not black. It's like a, man, it's like a dark, deep, dark blue, I want to say. And it has a metal base. Thailand. Like a dark, deep blue color. It's not black. It's not a black car. It's got white interior. It looks black, but it's actually not. A lot of these classic series cars, they have the same color. Like they're different, but they look the same. If you're just looking at pictures of them, they kind of look like they're the same, but they're not. I see it a lot on other people's videos. They have a couple cars. They look like the exact same one, but they're not. They're two different colors, but the colors look so close to being the same. So that's that guy. And
that's the last one for our casting too.
That's what?
The last one for our casting.
Oh yeah. Now we got this car here. This is a black wall. It's a Mustang Stalker. This car, if I'm not mistaken, this is a Speed Machines car. It's it doesn't say Hot Wheels on the bottom. It says Malaysia 1974. But this is they had a Hot Wheels did a variation. I don't know. They did Speed Machines, but they weren't called Hot Wheels, but they were Hot Wheel cars, and this is one of them right here. It does have this messed up on the hood, the roof. It's a little messed up, but it's got a gray base, plastic base, metal body, and it's got like black. They're kind of like black wall wheels, but they're not totally really black wall wheels. They are close to it. I think they're pretty similar to black wall wheels. I don't see any black wall cars up there. Yeah, the Corvette has got black walls. See, they're a little different, I think, ain't they? Because this has got black walls on it. They're very close to looking the same, but I think they're a little different. Maybe they're the same. Maybe they are black walls. But yeah, that's a Speed Machine car. And then the last car we have is a Redline Wheels. This is the Boss Hoss, and this has a metal base on it.
Yeah.
And it has the Redline Wheels on it. And I think it's the Boss Hoss they call this car. It's got a Hot Wheels on the back there. So it's not in the best of shape. It's if I'm not mistaken, that might be like a collector's club car, because it's silver. I think the silver cars were club cars, so I think that's a club car right there. But that's a original Redline wheel car there. So that's how we're gonna end it, with the Redline wheel car as the last one. The Speed Machines, because the Speed Machine cars are kind of pricey if you can find them, especially if they're in the package. They're really pricey.